Well, welcome back to Aero Life. I'm Alex with Aero Life, and I am about to do a product review of these two watercolor palettes here. Uh, so this one is going to be on these two, both Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolor sets. The first one is the Field Pocket Set. And this is a 14 piece. They are both 12 colors that you get in each set, but the additional pieces you'll see once I open it up. And then this one is the Field Travel Set. So the other ones are pocket sets, and these are going to be field sets. So that's something I wanted to just kind of figure out, like, what's the difference between these. Obviously we see differences in size and in design, so I wanted to open these up, help you make a better decision in which one you're planning to get, if you're planning to get any of these. So, and they both have the colors in there. There we go. There are the colors for the field set, or field pocket set, and then for the field travel set, the larger one but with same colors. Both of them are going to have similar colors. They each have a little, some differences in some colors. Like, just for example, for this one, they both have, this one has Cadmium Red Hue, and this one has Cadmium Red Pale Hue. And then this one, the Field Pocket Set, has Alizarin Crimson Hue, and the Field Travel Set has Permanent Rose. And so they're going to have a few differences. So we'll start with this one. Now this one is, I'm going to get my ruler out here. So we'll open this one up. And these can be purchased at various, I believe, some craft stores like Michael's. You can also get these at various art stores and also online. So this one's kind of a neat set here. You can it has a little embossed, or engraved in there into the plastic. These are both plastic, but it looks like a pretty good quality plastic. Nothing's flimsy here at all. It has a little ring here, and is very compact. We have our ruler here, and this is about 5 inches, and then this is by about a little under 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5. With these little things that stick out here, about 2.5 inches. So again, very compact, the size of my hand here. So the way this opens is the top comes off like this. We'll put that down right there, and then this opens up like so. It's nice flat, relatively. So we have right there, and then this folds open here, and this folds open there. So you've got 3 mixing wells right here. So what this does, this right here is a tiny little brush that is, let's see, you can see it there. It says Winsor & Newton. Oh, there we go. And it's very small, and just a little small travel brush. So I'd say maybe this is okay for details. I don't really use these really small ones, but they might be good for details. So, oops. I always spin it in case there's any loose strands there. So this goes right there. That's where you would, that little groove right there. Right there. And that's where you would store that, and that's where you get the little thing here. So this comes off, and we have the water bottle. Now keep in mind this is a very, very thin water bottle. I don't know how much water this holds, however in this video we will find out. So you can take this out. This connects, see this groove right there? This groove right there, this connects right there. See? And then you open up your water. It's just a little flap here. There you go. You've got your water. You pour it in, and then you can close it up and reattach it here. And it, as I said, it doubles as a mixing well right here. So your colors are, you've got 12 colors here, and then you've got this piece of sponge right here that they put in there. So in order to remove these, and let me zoom in a bit. There we go. So to remove these, you would pull this back a little bit. These are attached to this tray, like so, and you just take them out. So when you're ready to unpack these, you can unpack them and then stick them back in. Oops. And then these are just kind of just in there. So you just place them in there like so. And then once you've got your colors in there, you can put this back right here. Alright. Now you can, I'm always looking for ways to modify and customize, right? So you can, here, let me demonstrate here. Oops. Let's take this one out. So if you wanted to, instead of putting the sponge back in, you can put another color here, like so, like that. And then of course another one right here. So you'll have a color here and then two extras right here. So that'll add your number from 12 to 14. Should you want extra colors in addition to the 12 that you have here. And then of course it has the ring here, so you can hold it like this, and you've got, I would use this. You've got a brush here, or mixing right here, here, and then of course here. And then here, I forgot to put this one back on. So this goes here. You've got your water here. And then when you're done, you clean off your brush there. And then you could just dump that off, in the grass or wherever you are. This would go, your little tiny brush would go here. If you're using your sponge, that would go there. And then, you just wipe these off. And these fold in. This one first, this one second, and this one like that. There's no click. A lot of times, you look for the click or anything, but there's no click on this, so don't think that it's ruined or anything. If you get this and you don't hear the click, it's just, you just hold it together, and then you've got your cap right here, or your water dish. This is where you hear the click. And then that's it. Everything is completely stored in this. Your water, your brush, if you plan to use this one, pretty much everything you need is stored right there. And so that's it right there for that one. So, and of course they each come with the Winsor & Newton little color chart, which these come with all the Winsor & Newton products here. And so that's that. Alright, so now we have the Winsor & Newton field travel set. So we open it here. Now remember, this one is definitely bigger. And of course we have our color chart. So what do we have here? So this one does not have, I was kind of hoping it would have, it is similar design to the palette pocket set. It's got the little oval thing, but this is all white. There's no additional color or anything like that. Kind of wish they'd have this blue color. I really like that. Maybe I'll paint it, right? So you have this, kind of this little cylinder thing going on here, and then you've got a thicker box. Now this is, definitely one you can carry with 2 hands or one. So let's see, what are we looking at here? Let's zoom in. I'll turn it around so we can do, so inches we have, oops, let me push that up a bit. There we go. Is that better? Can you see that? So we've got a little over 5.5 inches, and then about 4.5 inches, because it kind of bows out a bit over here in the front. All right. So this one is definitely not one that you put in your pocket. As you can see, the differences here. Oop. There we go. So you see the differences here in size and thickness. Well, they're roughly the same thickness there. But this one, of course, you can stick in your pocket. This one, I don't know, maybe a coat pocket, right? Okay, so let's open it up. You open it up by pressing this in here. All right, and it does click. You press in the top half. You just press it in, you don't break it in, but you just press it in and then lift up. And there's this, it has this little thing right there, which is kind of neat. Something kind of pleasing about that. So it opens up, and you have your palette. All right. So here is the palette here, and we have, again, 12 Cotman watercolors here. Now these come in little sections of 4 colors each, and see, you can pop this out in order to unwrap them, and then when you unwrap them, then you just stick them back in, and then you have each of these. Gotta pop them out a little bit. So you have 3 of these little 4-pack thing, and you just push them out through here like that if you want it to, well, once to unwrap them, and then if you ever want to replace them or anything like that, you can do that. And then you just snap them back in like that. This one comes with a brush as well. I think it's much better than the little metal one, or it's plastic, but the little metal looking one. This is a Cotman, very tiny brush. It says number 5. It's a round brush here. This one measures, I'll put it right here. There we go. Oh, look, it's made for each other. This one measures just over 4 inches. Alright, so I mean, definitely fits. I mean, if you have a big hand, this might not be, but with my hand, it's not so bad. Again, it's bigger than that little one, but I might still use this for details, so not for an entire painting. So that goes in there, and then this comes out, this little cylinder thing here. And what you do with this is a water container. But not only that, but it also has these things here. So you have a water container here. And just like the other one, this opens up, you fill it with water, and then you pour it into these right here. So you've got the potential for a clean water dish and a dirty one, you know, for however you want to work your colors. And they have these little clasps right here, and they can go here or here. You do that. Or if you'd rather keep it over here, you can do it here as well. Oop. So you have dishes there. That way you're not dripping, you know, if you're kind of doing something here, water doesn't splash out, doesn't drip on your colors itself. So you have this here. So right now, let's just put this back here. So again, when you're done with that, you can put this back over here. So you've got your colors right here. Mixing spaces. We have 5 mixing spaces here, but there are more. So you come over here, you see this little area right here? This, see right here? So this comes out. You just kind of just grip it from right here with your fingernail. This extends out to 4 more right there. And here, same thing. This little thing right here, you get your fingernail and you just pull it out. And that comes out. So you've got 2 larger ones. And again, a third, you know, if you have small mixing right there, you can use that as well. So you've got these right here. You got 5, 9, 11, right? Okay. Just wanted to double my math there, or double check my math. So these are your mixing wells, and you have tons of areas to mix. And again, whether you want this here, or if you want this here, or maybe if you want one of each, I don't know. So it does extend out pretty good. Now, let's see, extension wise, I'm going to say about here to about here. It's about 11 inches wide. Extends out to about 11 inches. So, and we'll do from here, it's about a little over 7.5 inches here for how far it extends with your little water things here. So that is pretty neat. Again, this is not as portable as this little guy here, but again, it depends where you're going, what you're going to be doing. If you're just going for a really quick sketch, you pull this out of your pocket, you can take this out, do your sketch, put everything back together, stick it back in your pocket, and you're gone. If you have a little bit more space, if you have a little bit more time, you can take out this one here. So we'll do that. Let's see how easy it is to undo these. They're very easy. And there you go. I'll leave that in there since I'm leaving that. So you have these 2 right here. Again, this one's a lot more compact. You get 3 mixing areas. This one you have many more. Same amount of colors, slightly different colors. I mean, the majority of them are the same. You have the same colors in each one with some differences. So this is what you've got. And so these look really exciting to use. Again, these, as you can see, they're still wrapped. So I got these a little while ago, and I just got around to do them. I wanted to do a comparison of these two field travel sets because they both say field, and I wanted to say what, one's a pocket field travel set and the other is a field pocket set. So as you can see, you've got a little something for every type of activity that you're doing. Now my big question on these, which might be yours as well, the water. How much water do these hold? Right? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we're going to try it right here, right now, once and for all. Because I have looked all over to see if there was a comparison between these two, and I have not found anything. So this is one of the main reasons I wanted to make this comparison video, because of these water containers. So I'm very excited. I haven't tried this yet. I have not tried this yet. This is something that I purposely held off so I could do it here on video. So without further ado, I'm going to pour this in here, and I'm going to try not to spill it. And I spilled a little bit there. And we're going to fill it all the way. So far, a lot of water is going in there. I hope I have enough in this bottle for both of these. Oh, and now I'm going to, where is it? I'm going to try to get it as full. Oh, here it is. I get this on camera too. As full as possible. Oh, and I'm spilling again. Okay, so there we go. That's up to the brim right there. So we're going to, actually I'm going to have to dump just a little bit out so I can close this, because this goes in all the way and I don't want to make it go bananas here. Alright, so this is full all the way with water. I'm going to do a quick cleanup here. So as you see, these are not very, I don't know if you need a funnel or something, or just an easier way, but this one I don't expect it to hold much water, but you never know, so we'll see. So I'm going to put this here to catch any water or when I spill it. Alright, so you have the other one here, and we're going to pour this in there. Alright, so we're going to pour some out there. Okay, so we have that. Is that going to close? Okay, so clean that off. Make this look presentable, right? So we have both of these filled with water now. Alright, so this one is going to fill this one here, and these are going to fill these. So how much will these hold? I'm going to move that over like that. I'm going to put this right here. Alright, so here it is, the ultimate test on how these work and how much water that they're going to use. So you have your water thing here, you open it up, you're ready to paint. Got your water container here, you open your water, little water flask, and you pour it in. Actually, let's zoom in there. Alright, so you pour it in. And I'm just going to keep pouring until it stops. Couple of drops. Come on, every little bit. Alright, so this is empty. This is empty. So we have here, let's see if I can get, Let's see if this will kind of do the little... What is it? I don't know. Can you see that? Looks like it's about just under 2 inches in here. I'm sorry, that's 2 centimeters there. I'd say about 2 centimeters high, because you know we're taking into account this right here. So if it starts at the 0, then I would say it's 2 centimeters high up. See how many centimeters this paper is. This paper is going to be about 7 centimeters there, right? And I'll try it again. Here, let me put this on camera so you can see me doing this. And then get the right angle. Okay, you see that right there? See the shine right there? That's where the water line is. So that's how much it fills up in this right here. Not bad. I mean, you don't want it all the way up, right? Because then it's just spilling all over the place. But yeah, so that is what fills up in there. Now, there's that. Now these guys, I'm going to put them side by side. All right, we've got all this mess here. So we got this. All right. And then we have our trusty other water bottle thing. Now remember, this one's filling up too. So we will, you gotta kind of squeeze some of that water in there because you gotta let the air in. So again, these are smaller containers, so you don't want to have them all the way filled up. So this fills up, see right there? That's pretty good. This has a little more than this one does. See that right there? And then we still have, I wonder if there's a way to see if, I don't know, maybe in the light. No, there's no way to find out how much water I've got in here, but it's still pretty heavy. It still has a good amount of water in there. You can't see it. So once you're done with that, you can use this, and then, you know, because it's very little water, it's gonna get dirty pretty fast. So then you can toss that and then refill it with more water. So this one seems like it would be, this one has a good amount of water to put in there several times, compared to this one where once you pour this out, that's it. So so there it is. We have our verdict. Which one fills up? I believe this one holds more water. Again, these are smaller, so we'll take that into account. But like I said, once this gets dirty, you can toss it in one of them or whatever, refill them both. How many times? I don't know. You know what? Let's find out. So once, hey, this is dirty, we'll pour it out in the grass or something, and then fill this up once again. And do that in camera here. So you gotta squeeze it a little bit, and then the water comes out pretty good. So there you go. There's water right there. And then we'll pour this out because, say, that got dirty. And then we'll refill. Like so. There's still water in here. So we'll just keep going. So that it's, see, these got refilled. Okay, this is 2 times in each of these already for each one. So we'll try a third. Say you dirty and muddy up that water and fill that up. It's now empty. All right, it's now empty, and these are full. These are full. So 3 times these were refilled to the 1 for this one here. So that gives you an idea of how much water this holds. And granted, I don't know, I may, because I'm going to do another video where I'm actually using these. And usually I just take a water bottle, you know, one of these or one of the bigger ones, and I use that for my water. You know, I'll just take, you know, one of these containers here, pour a bunch of water in there, and then go with that. But in the interest of really testing these out for, you know, on their own, I'm going to go and try them out with those. So once you're done with that water, I'll clean this later, but then you put everything back once you're ready to go. Goes there. This goes there. And just make sure that the arrows go where they go. And then that goes in there. You got your brush in there, you got all your colors. You push all that in, let it snap. I love that sound of the snap there. Same with this one, right? And then you close it up. Right, did I not put it in? I think this goes like that, right? Okay. And then once you're done, and you're all done. Right? And then this one, we'll pour this water back in. Alright, where I lost the cap. Alright, well, I don't need the cap. I'll get that later. Put that aside here. So we're done with that. We put our thing in there, like so. We got this thing if we use it. If not, I may just leave this behind. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'll leave it behind in case I don't want it to get lost. But I like how it's got a nice little designated spot for it though. And then once we wipe these down, believe this one first, right? Yeah, like so. Close it up. See, this goes right here. It's nice and secure. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So you have both of these right here. Oh, so this comes out. I believe, I don't know if this is supposed to come out like that. Oh, okay. So yeah, this does come out if you just want to go and refill it real quick, so you don't have to open up the whole thing and all that. You go, you refill it, you know, before you leave for your little painting adventures. You fill it up, put this back on, stick this like that, and it's on pretty secure right there. And again, it'll still open up like so. Alright, and yeah, it's a pretty solid case. I like the case. It's smooth pretty much. There's no jagged corners or anything. It's very smooth. This one, same thing. Very smooth. This one, again, it has the little ring thing. This does not. This isn't meant to be carried around. There's just too much going on with it, right? So you just want to set it down somewhere. This one is when you're on the go, when you want to just kind of go do stuff. So there it is. There are the Winsor Newton Field Travel Set. And then the Winsor Newton Field Pocket Set. So I hope this helped. I know it helped me. I was very excited to try that water test. I've been wanting to do that for some time. So I like how it worked out. I hope you're pleased with it. And if you have any questions about these that maybe I didn't go into, or you'd like more detail, feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to assist in you know, if you're looking at these two and you're trying to decide which one to get, Let me know. I will look into anything else that I haven't looked into, and I'll be happy to get back with you about that. Other than that, I hope it helped, and happy painting. Thank you very much for visiting Aero Life, and until next time, bye-bye.